to prevent any such loss of life in Swissvale Borough. In response to the questions and comments expressed by members of our community at the last council meeting, Swissvale officials wish to provide the following statement and information. Michael Rosfeld was hired as a part-time police officer pending a background investigation at the council meeting on June 6, 2018. While Mr. Rosfeld did work one orientation session at all times during that 8-hour shift, he was under the direct supervision of an experienced full-time police officer. Mr. Rosfeld never worked a regular patrol shift in Swissvale prior to the incident of June 17th in East Pittsburgh. His employment relationship with the Borough of Swissvale has since been severed. When an officer is hired in Swissvale, a thorough and comprehensive background investigation is conducted, including the Borough's usual practice of sending a detective in person to former employers to directly question and assess the demeanor of the former employee. The detective also interviews neighbors and other people who may have had contact with the potential employee. The Borough even reviews the applicant's social media accounts as well as other customary sources of information. In the case of Mr. Rosfeld, the Borough sent a questionnaire regarding his employment history to the University of Pittsburgh that went unanswered. We made several attempts to contact the University Police Department and received no official response. Unfortunately, this is not uncommon with organizations with large human resource bureaucracies. Therefore, our detective contacted co-workers and supervisors from Pitt. This did not result in any information that indicated problems that have been reported in the media. The Borough of Swissvale and its elected officials take public safety and welfare very seriously. Whether it is the police, the fire, or EMS services, the Borough has always strived to provide the best, most highly trained organizations within our means. That is why more than 50% of our annual operational budget goes to providing these public safety services. Unlike some small communities in our region that simply hire and rely primarily on part-time officers with a municipal police officer certification card, an established department like Swissvale has a core of full-time officers, experienced lieutenants, sergeants, and a chief who know the community well and which has extensive policies and training. The Borough is also proud of its part-time officers who work very closely with the full-time staff and receive many of the same training opportunities as the regular full-time police. The Swissvale Police Department is comprised primarily of full-time professional officers and has 15 full-time positions, supplemented by part-time officers, who often go on to full-time positions with Swissvale and other respected departments. All officers are supervised by seasoned and highly experienced supervisors. The department has had 2 retirements this year and is in the process of filling these positions. Our current supervisory staff has more than 100 years of combined service and experience with an average of more than 20 years each. Our full-time officers have an average of more than 11 years of experience. This experience is used to mentor new and part-time officers. Our department has comprehensive policies based on modern police best practices. Our officers receive ongoing training above and beyond the minimum standards required by the Municipal Police Officers Education and Training Commission, and that's MOPETEC. The Borough's new Chief of Police is increasing training and expanding and updating policies. Because of our department's training, experience, and professionalism, Swissvale officers have demonstrated a history of using good judgment and restraint. Over the years, there have been several instances where our officers have avoided the use of deadly force, even while being shot at by suspects. Unfortunately, you rarely hear of these incidents in the news headlines. In closing, the Borough of Swissvale is committed to the safety of all the people in our community. Our residents may rest assured that we will do everything we can within our ability and means to provide them with the public safety personnel who meet the highest professional standards possible.